Hello there everybody, Oyman here, and welcome back to Sable. So when we last left off, we were up there actually, as it happens. We'd explored the Bridge of the Betrayed. I'm not entirely sure what that's going to glean into, perhaps some sort of major historical event that took place a while back. But in general, in principle, we were here in area, what is this, 4 of the 6 that we've so far explored. So we still got this area. We still got this area to explore. Both of those are fine. Yeah, so we'd explored the Bridge of the Betrayed. We'd also had a look at the cartographer's balloon. Sort of something we did. Got a lot of pings. A couple of more that I actually added because I was sort of mooching around waiting for, you know, just to get everything sorted and all that stuff. And I was having a quick look-see at the map. A couple of things I did spot that I don't think I clocked before. There's something here. Like, I noticed that and I noticed that. Red tends to indicate some sort of building or something like this. For example, and there's also this, which apparently I also didn't clock. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff around that we could probably deal with here, there, and everywhere. I am wondering, like, if to get up to here we got to go along here, like across here, because that would be one hell of a long trip. But we'll see, I suppose. We shall see. But for now, yeah, we do want to explore this area just generally, because it looks like there is a bunch of stuff around there. So we'll have a look, and where the hell is my ship? There it is. Okay, where are we actually going? More or less in this direction. Woohoo! Woohoo! This thing really likes spinning around, doesn't it? Alright. Let's actually see if we can do this. Okay, so we got all these bones. Did this lead up to the cartographer's place? Woo. Yeah, in fact, I think I remember doing that, but I don't remember that leading me up to the cartographer's place. Maybe it did. I thought the cartographer was over there. What's this then? Actually, a thought does occur. Actually, there's two things I gotta do, actually, real quick. I do want to go to the chum layer because I do have an upgrade I want to get there, thinking about it. I know this is a bit of a distraction. Then we'll walk back to the cartographer's place. And... oh, by the way, I worked out what that weird noise I sometimes hear in the distance is. It's those ring monoliths activating when they get loaded in. It's kind of a bug, kind of a glitch, kind of... I don't know what. I am the great green chum. Queen asked me to survive the eggs for her. Deliver eggs. Hello again, little slug. Not sure how I feel about the nickname slug, but who am I to question a being that can telepathically project their thoughts into my mind? Can it hear me now? I hand over the eggs with a bit of hesitation. Now, little slug. Do not fear. You do me and my den of chums a favor of enormous magnitude. We adore you. That should net me another upgrade. Sound of satisfaction vibrates through the Queen's body, shaking dust and rubble lightly from the tower it holds. Another 20, if you don't mind. Yeah, okay, so that's... I think that's 60, because it was 5, 15, then 20 and 20. Yeah, 5, 15, 20, 20. So that's 60. I'm assuming there's 100 in total. But yeah, looking at it, 5, 15, 20. There's going to be, yeah, more as we go around. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so now that we got that, that's excellent. That's another really good upgrade. Let's fast travel back to the cartographer's balloon now, because that'll give me a great advantage of the immediate area. Right. So what have we got? I don't know if I can scale this wall, but let's give it a go. Seems like something to try. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that just ahead is this thing. Yeah, it looks like we gotta go over to there. I think we can go this way, maybe. Yeah, I'm glad this doesn't have like a stamina limit on it. That'll do it. Yes. Don't know if it's anything important, but there might at least be a few pieces of scrap there or something. It's good for a bit of spare cash. Just straight up. Looks like. Gotcha. Hello. Ooh. Irie's trousers. Huh, interesting. That's something, I guess. Doesn't look like I can do anything else here, though. It's just a place for some trousers. I don't know if this is supposed to be a bridge, maybe? I don't know, a lot of these places look kind of similar, so it's hard to tell whether they're supposed to be something specific, or if they just look like that because they look like that. Well, 3 places built high up on the mountain. How are you supposed to just be able to get up here normally? I mean, I can because I can climb really well and I can fly or float. Falling with style, let's call it, shall we? But you know, are we just supposed to be able to just get up here? That's kind of nuts. Oh, it's like a bird roost. Thinks it might be. Yeah. Just a place for birds to roost. Random, but fine. Those birds need places like that, don't they? I'm wondering if there's even going to be anybody in any of these places. Alright, let's see what we've got up here then. This place at least has a fire, so there's more likely to be somebody here, theoretically. Okay, well done me. I'm apparently just in the wall. Yep, hello. Had to be one somewhere around here, didn't there? I know what a chum egg is at this point. What is that? Straight ahead of where I'm looking. Is it that? Might be that. Yeah, looks like that. Oh, is that? Hang on, I need to find... Oh, it is. It's one of those, but it's like on its... It's like front on. Oh my god, it like crashed vertically. Oh, that's nuts. That's cool, but nuts. Ooh, careful now. I don't see a chum egg up there. Hello. You're a little, out of the way. Hi. Hey there. How can I help you today? Boat Maker Jake. What is this place? It's an ancient Hikaric Ruin. We found it a few years ago and have been trying to get it back to life since. Cool, right? After we got the bird towers up and running, I spent a long time figuring out how to farm and engineer those big bones you see across the kales. It's like how we navigate the rocks, ferry ourselves around. If you have a bike, I've got some interesting parts to sell you. If you see Umi around, say hello. It's nice to see someone else up here. Alright, what have you got? I mean, I guess I can buy them because I'm probably not going to be coming back here again, but... I mean, it is a thing of... I don't know, like, how many of these I'm gonna need, if, like, at all. Yeah, since I'm not likely to be coming back here, I may as well buy them. Okay, well, we'll check out the last one, but with the exception of, I can definitely see a chum up there. I don't know what else there is. It's weird, like a lot of these places feel like they should be something, but they're not. And the world has a very abandoned post-apocalyptic vibe, but I don't think it is post-apocalyptic. Well, I mean, okay. Technically, I think it is, but not in the usual sense. As I said, I'm pretty sure this is going for something along the lines of Trigun, where there used to be people on spaceships, but then they crashed, and we're the ancestors of that lot. I mean, that's my guess. But based on what I've heard so far, I'd say that's a pretty educated guess. Alright, still got a while to go before we find all of those, of course. Probably won't. At least not, you know, easily. Hello. You've traveled a long way. I love that we get travelers. I'm just harvesting some of the bird excrement we get from these towers. Oh, is that it? Do you live up here? Only for part of the year. The winds get rough and it becomes hard to stay. Best to get on the sands and sell up what we can in the hard month. Do love it up here when the winds are steady. Nothing quite like riding a boat through towers of rock. The bird crap is the only downside. A profitable one, at least. Fair enough. So he's selling this world's equivalent of guano then. Ooh. Hey, and there's the top. Perfect. So I'm thinking I actually want to climb back up here again a sec. Alright, so yeah, we've been to all those locations. That's good. Very good in point of fact. Funny that there wasn't one there, but what you gonna do? Anything else I can see from this vantage point? Which is a pretty bloody big vantage point. Alright, I think I want to go that way next. This could take a while. Hello. Sorry, I may have been ever so slightly distracted. Are you even, like, coming back to me right now? Or have you got caught on something? You're caught on something, aren't you? Or are you too far away for me to call? It might be too far away for me to call. Right, okay, tell you what then. We'll fast travel to there. And then we'll go and pick you up. Because I found where the rings are. And I'd very much... Where was it? It was... Perish? I really wish you could just get onto your bike from falling, because that would look so awesome if I'd have been able to do that. You can't. You can't get onto your bike while falling, which is a shame. Okay, let's hit the rings, and we'll get to the next one. I still don't know where these need to be turned in. One. At least we know where the thing itself is. That's the sound we keep hearing. The one where it suddenly just goes boom. It's these things loading in, and for some reason they never patched that it should only do that once. I don't know why, but they just never did. From what I understand, this game didn't get that many patches, so it does make you wonder if the devs are even around anymore. That was one of the problems with Hob, which is a really good game, but it's broken as fuck because the devs folded shortly after releasing it. It's one of those situations where the devs were just out of money, and so they had to release the game in hoping to recoup the costs, and it just didn't sell that well. Which is a shame, actually, because Hob is a pretty good game. If you can look past the slightly jankiness of it, it's actually really, really good fun. Right. I'd at least like to be able to hit 80. But I don't know if this game will like give me a chum detector of some kind. Probably not. Right, how do we get in here? Oh, simple enough. Ooh. Who? What? Huh? Ahoy there. Loud bellowing greeting nearby makes me jump out of my skin. But as I turn to see who's there, I find only darkness. Up here. And that's but a figure waving. That's but a waving figure cast in shadows. I don't see anyone. Impressive, isn't it, Glider? Are you jealous? Very. Ha! I knew it. But a small fry like you couldn't make it up here. It's an oddly combative energy to bring into a conversation with a stranger. I'll give them that. Yet, something about it finds a home in my brain. Small fry. Little Sable. Tiny little Sable. A grain of sand tossed about by gentle wind. I look up at their tittering silhouette. Challenge accepted. Where are they? Are they literally right at the top? Well, I was going to climb up there anyway because, well, it's kind of required. Kemble's Cube. Alright, so it looks like we're climbing up boxes and stuff. Sounds good. Scrap. Just the one, but I'll take it. Really? Oh, apparently they move at different speeds or some such. Whoa, okay, careful now. Clock you. Hello. My little chum. Chummity chum chum. I did notice that there was like a door. Yeah, there. That's an open door. I can go in that. I mean, it's open. I'm assuming I can go in that anyway. Hello. Score. All that just for that? Oh, yep, sure, that works. I'll take it. Why not? I was genuinely expecting to get knocked off then. I was going to go, oh, balls or something like that, but nope. Apparently not. Apparently I'm totally fine. Which is nice. Okay, you're locked. Oh, that was open. Well, hello there. There they are. I walk towards the climber, chest puffed with performative pride and a well-earned swagger in my walk. Doesn't matter if I'm a little sweaty, they can't see that. It's fine. Not bad for a small fry, huh? I think I expected more antagonism, but what I get is a laugh. Well done. I'm impressed, and not above eating my words when I've been proven wrong. Here. They toss a climber's badge my way, and mercifully I catch it. Today really is my day. You've earned that, Glider. Only a climber could take that taunt and meet the challenge head on. It's an ascent like no other, this heap, and you should be proud that you pulled it off. Take everything back. You're a very big fry. I'll take it. Nice. How many of those have I got now? That is... I think, was that it? No. Grappers, guards, climbers, I got 2. Okay. Well, 2 is better than 1, but it's not as good as 3, and that's what I need. So, oh, hello. Hello, little chum. I'm probably not going to get all of these in the stream. If I do, I will absolutely say I'll look up a map. Because there's no... Unless you get like a detector or something, like something that points you in their direction, I'm never just going to stumble across them all. Right, we need to find out how to activate this place, because that's always the real point of these. I'm assuming... Oh no! No. Actually, it's done corrected. That's the one I need to reactivate. This was a side thing, I guess. Yes, I know. Looks like I've been playing this game for a while. Hey, there we go. Let's get up on top of this giant ass rust bucket. I wonder why it's called a cube. It's not exactly very cube shaped. Well, I did wonder if there might be a chum up here, but there isn't, so that's fine. There's the next one we're looking for. That's the one we can actually go into and have to reconnect. It's a long shot. I wonder if there's a chum in that tube. Haha. You ever just look at something and just like, yep. Alright, where's my bike? Ow. Alright, where's the way in then? Underneath? Nope. Wayne's gotta be somewhere. I think I found it. Rowley's Way. We get 80, that'll be good. Here's the thing, if we get up to like 95, I honestly wouldn't say no to just using a guide to get the rest, but I'd be shocked if I hit 90. I could. It could happen. But I'd be surprised. Alright. Puzzle time. So we got a door, something there, something there. You move that, do you? Okay. Presumably we can pull that out, of course. We also have over there. I'm going to assume that if I stand here, it'll punt me. Punting achieved. I have no idea if that's what I was supposed to do, and you know what? I don't care. Yeah, so the thing is we need to get a battery into there, don't we? Can I not get full enough to hit that? Whoop. I guess not. I'll try again, but I don't think this is gonna work. Now, okay. Oh, apparently I could just have climbed up here. Alright, so my thinking... Wait for you to be... I'm assuming that's going to stop you from moving. That's a yes. Now, because that's why it's down there. And that's why there's a ladder there, right? I got it. 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 Alright, sorted. That's that done. One thing... Let's take you out of there. Put you back in over here. I want to see if I can get to that box up at the top, and I think there's only one way I can do that. That's what I'm talking about. Because, like, why else would that need to move? That was really stupid. Why the fuck did that happen? What the bloody hell? Hello. Say hello to Saren. Oh good, I'm so glad. Here are the unread messages. Recording 4. Saren appears before my eyes. For a moment, I think I see some text I do recognize, but it's gone just as quickly. Catastrophic failing reactors 1 through 5. Auxiliary power is still on, but navigation systems are failing. Captain, we are going down. We need to do something now. Divert auxiliary power to the landers and tell the other ships to do the same. I don't think we're getting our reactors back anytime soon, but don't stop trying. Give it whatever you got. Sir, reactor systems have been unresponsive since we entered the atmosphere. Whatever it is, it's creating quite a lot of interference. Correct. The energy signature has changed, Captain. It's gone quiet. It appears as though it may be responding to our presence. Not now, Saren. Pilot me a course to land somewhere safely. That's priority 1. We can figure out the rest when we're landed. Navigation function offline, Captain. Would you like me to... No, I'll do it myself. Recording ends there. I feel a little twist in my stomach for people I've never met, and whom I know are long gone. How strange to worry for the lives of the dead. Yeah. So, they crash landed on this planet. Like, I'd put the pieces of that together, like, when I read the first message. Like, it was so obvious that's where we were going. But nice to have it confirmed, at least. That my Trigun theory is indeed correct. Right, the only place we got left is back up north. Hello, little chum. Excellent. Right, what we got next? I don't know actually what it's going to be. But it might involve some climbing. Ooh. Oh! Well, I think I know what this place is. The Mysterious Shrine. So this is where we've got to put all the things. Oh, hello. Every time I need to meet another machinist, my mind wanders back to Sizu. I wonder if she's hearing of my travels through whatever network connects their guild. I wonder if she's proud. I think of her now as I greet this stranger. Oh, I love meeting gliders. Come here. What's your name? I approach and tell her I'm Sable. Sable? Sounds a lot like table. You get that a lot? This is the first time. I tell her it's the first time. Really? First thing I thought of. First thing. Anyhow, my name's Fur. Sounds like fear, right? Fur. Honestly, fur? I would have pronounced it like that. I guess it's fire. Fear. Fear. I wouldn't have pronounced it fear. I'd have pronounced it fur. Oh well. Sounds like sheer too. She looks thoughtful. I mean, I guess. Anyway, I didn't call you over to talk rhymes. I called you over to show you something you're gonna love. I'm pretty deep into historical stuff. Ruins, old-timey ships, the old books, all that old monumentalist leftover, you know? Is that what they call the previous race, monumentalists? I think I vaguely remember that before, but I nod. Well, recently I've decided to view monumentalist texts, which point to some sort of synergistic structures positioned all across the world and in all different deserts. What do you mean synergistic? I mean that the text suggests they're responsive. More than simple statues or slabs of rock or whatever their form, the text suggests they record data or somehow interact with people. But I think it's something else, something way more fun. I asked what she thinks they are. I think they're a game. See, we have this thing, everybody does, where we look to the past and we assume that they all work and no play, because all we see, all that persists, is their labor. Chips and logs and tools and things. But fun's ephemeral. Jokes disappear, doodles get lost while art survives. So we lose it all. We go on assuming they never had any. So if you've got the time and inclination, Glider, I'd recommend you keep an eye open for monumentalist architecture that seems suspicious or strange and responsive somehow. I'd say a glider on a bike's a perfect person to test my theory if you're up for it. Sounds fun. I've already done like 4 of them. Good. Thank you. I'll try to keep deciphering my records. Report back on what you find, please, and if you sort out the game, I'll help you enjoy it. Tell her I will. Great, thanks. You just call me Table. Wait, have I done 5? No, I couldn't have done 5. Have I done 5? No, I've only done 4. So why is there 5 that I can put in? Oh, apparently I can't in that one. Woo! I don't know what that is. Table, what did you do? There's an inscription here. I should be able to decipher it, but it'll take a bit of time. Perhaps while I'm translating, you can activate the other pillars. Okay. Right, yeah, so we got 4 of them. Now we just need to do the other 2. I'm assuming this is where Fur lives. Maybe there's something. I mean, at least it's a place I can walk back to as I need to. But I've still got another 2 to get, so no immediate rush. Yep. It's too obvious a place to hide something. I play video games way too much, don't I? I just look at a place and think, yep, I'd hide something there if I was a game dev. So, you know, I did. Well, they did. Yeah, okay. Alright. It's all good. It is all good. So, as we are nearest to that area, we may as well head east. I almost said west then. Head east. That's just something unlocking itself. Ignore it. Happens all the time, unfortunately. Is this roughly where we want to go? Yep, looks like. That's a big set of bones. Keep an eye open for the cartographer. He that I need first and foremost. This is a large area though, so might be a while before we clock him. Got him. Hello. Well, while we're passing by, I guess, seeing as this appears to be a town. Marrowbone Station. Cool. And it looks like the cartographer's up here somewhere. Fair enough. Hello! Machines do not startle easily, but this one jumps at my greeting. They give a frantic wave. Glider! Yes, good to see you. Meet you? Well, we've never met. I don't think. Yes, good to meet you. I'm Callan. Callan rocks back and forth, balls to heel. There's a speedy twitchiness to them, and their words emerge like a too swift rush of wind, picking up little stones and twigs as it washes over the dunes. So how's your life going? Strange. Strange? Yeah, yes, good. It's very apparent that Callan barely registered my response. I'd like you to do something, if you're free, or, well, if you're not, whatever. I'd like you to do something for me. It'll be a little bit fun, I promise. And you'll get a Mechanist badge. Quick and to the point, I see. I know you gliders like that, speed and things like that. Anyhow, what do you want me to do? Well, I want you to retrieve a Mechanist badge, or receive a Mechanist badge, and for that, I'd like you to, report on something from me. Think of it like a mission. That's fun, sort of. Take a breath to speak, but Callan has no time for it. You'll need to use your head for this one. I want you to go to the watch and take a reading of the sun. You'll find the equipment a bit, well, you know, outdated, under-designed, cumbersome, archaic perhaps. Whatever the word, it all still works, and that's what's important. Take the reading, and if you do it right, the face door in the central chamber should open. Once you've seen what's inside, come back here and tell me about it, yeah? I open my mouth for whatever is the shortest period one can open one's mouth and get no room to speak. Perfect. Yes, thank you. And thank me too, because you'll have more than in that badge. Go on. See you soon. I can't wait to hear about it. Clan waves me off. Okay. Well, yes, we will indeed go and do that. I tell you what. I have just noticed it's already almost 4:10. So we're going to take a quick break. And yeah, we might as well stick with that one. And when we get back, we'll see about exploring this area a bit more. Back in a sec, guys. And we're back. Alright, so, actually kind of curious, where does that... all the way down there. But I haven't been there yet, so that's fine. Anyway, let's keep exploring this place, because... firstly, there's bound to be some chums kicking around. Because there always are. The herder seems to be somewhat agitated. Something wrong? I'm completely doomed. Not a single one left. All of my camels have gone. I knew I should have never have left the clan. They were right. I'm completely useless. I extricate myself from this awkward situation. Poor guy. Well, okay. Greetings, Glider. Care to peruse my wares? What you got? Stuff and things. Get that. Tell me about the place. Not many make it down to this part of the world. Most don't like the bones littered throughout the dunes. They say even the chalk deposits are ancient bones worn down by the sand. For so inclined, however, there's not a more arresting landscape in Midden. Goodbye. Fair enough. Studying different flora and fauna across the Midden at the moment. We can treat a lot of things using old tech, but we need more and more careful about how we use that stuff. It's not accessible to everybody out in the dunes. It's hard to move, and if you lose power... We're starting to make progress with more local, non-technological remedies. But there's still a lot out there to study. Hey, it's Elizabeth. Look at here, it's my favourite glider. Funnily enough, I was just thinking about you. I was thinking about you too. Were you? Well, sounds like destiny to me. Or at least a bit of good fortune, which frankly is good enough. Elizabeth chuckles, hands on hips. I asked her why she was thinking of me. Because I was considering all the things I never got to see on my first gliding. I was in such a hurry to get to Ekria and becoming a guard that my gliding was more of a piercing, straight shot to the big city. Before I knew it, I was years along my path and I'd never seen Hakoa. Never swam in underground lakes, never figured out what's inside a Nemor plant. Ooh, there's underground lakes. You want to? Ask her if she's going to get to the bottom of what's inside a Nemor plant. I suppose I have technically swum in an underground lake because there was that big pit where that guy broke his leg. Not quite what I imagined, but still. You know, I would. I'm sure I would have passed a few of them when I came through the petrified forest. But it was daylight then, and the sun makes them close right up. Of course, that might have been too much of a rush to really look. Old habits, huh? Anyhow, I don't think I'll be making my way back through there anytime soon, sadly. So if you happen to stumble across one, maybe do crack it open. Let me know what you find. Something's got to be making it glow, right? Something rather drives me to action. I promised too quickly to show her. Feel compelled to impress her just a little. What? You don't need to do that. Oh, what am I saying? I'm retired. I'm gliding, and I want what I want. Open up a Nemor plant and bring me whatever's inside. Here's hoping it isn't something awful poison slime. I hope that too. I tell her that yes, I hope I don't open the Nemor plant to burst in caustic ooze. It would be a challenge, I add, to pilot Simoon with skeleton fingers, not to mention having to bring her news of how it went. Elizabeth laughs. Yes, that might be a bit of a letdown. With my marching orders, I say goodbye to Elizabeth, and I'm on my way. Has always been in the wash, we rarely venture beyond its borders. They say the chalk mounds were once bones of dead creatures killed by the fall of the whale and left to erode over time. It's a bit creepy to think about. The thing that really gives me the spooks is that petrified forest. You can hardly see your hand in front of your face in there. I do wonder if that was like an actual thing, like when the ship landed, because they were apparently talking about there being problems with the reactor. You know, a reactor having problems doesn't just go away because you've crashed. So is the petrified forest an actual location, or... Ooh, what the hell is that? Let me just tag that while I'm here. Oh, I'm not close enough. Tits. This is a very large area, it's worth pointing out. Scrapping ain't an easy mask to wear. It's bloody dangerous and dead lonely. Guess that's why we do it, huh? Either way, every glider should check out the old scrapyard up Burnt Oak Way. He'll sort you out some badges or cuts if you deliver any scrap you come across on your journey. Oh yeah, I've spoken to him already. It's the main reason I got a whole bunch of cash. Hello, and there's the... yeah, there's the ring place. Alright. Well, that's a good chunk explored. Ooh, hello. You another mask guy, or... That's where he's tense and uncomfortable. Ooh, cool. Let's get the scrapper's mask while I'm here. Get another creepy, bloody cutscene. One scrapper's mask. Excellent. You know, I'm genuinely surprised that I haven't seen any chums around. Oh, nope, stand corrected. I haven't seen any chums around here, he says, right before seeing one. I should probably... don't know if I'm going to be able to... oh, I can. Excellent. see if we can. I don't know if there's going to be a chum up here, but I'm like, well, I mean, I'd put one up here. Then maybe that's just a me thing. Even if there isn't, it should give me... Yep, there it is. Because of course. It does at least give me a very nice view of this whole area. Quite get far enough. I placed one sort of vaguely in that direction. Close enough. Alright, anything else? It's back in the previous area, pretty sure. How much further past that point is that? It's more of about down there, really, than down there, isn't it? Close enough. I could always move it later. Right. First things first. Hello. Right. Oh, hello. There's also a little something on the way in. Ah, would this be the petrified forest they were talking about before? I think you'll find it would be. They did say it was pretty bloody creepy. Oh, what was that? I think I'm not going to make this. Nope. Damn it. Please stop doing that. I don't even know what that noise is. It sounds like breaking pots, but why? Well, you're telling me even that wasn't enough? Well, okay then, why'd say we try a slightly different tactic? Now the sun is going down and that guy wanted me to look at things at night. Oh, hello. Now, I keep seeing these things around. I saw some back in the top right area. And I was like, I couldn't work out what the hell they were. Oh, oh no, there we go. I got it. It's like they point at each other and you're supposed to follow them, but to what? Also, where the hell did I leave my bike? And why do they hum? No. Is that what's exploding? Cool. What are these things leading to? Oh, hello. What is this? Oh, I've seen this before, or something like this. Huh. They just lead to these weird little shrine places. with little things. Huh. That's interesting. Also, I'm kind of curious. Seeing as I've got so bloody many of them. Doesn't say how much they're worth. We know we gotta hand one over to the guy for the quest, so that's fine. If I can collect up a whole bunch of those, maybe I can earn a bit of cash. I think these are all the ones I've already picked up. They appear to be glitching back into existence for some reason, but I don't think I opened up this one, did I? No arguments from me. Any more? The more of these I get, the more money I can get out of it, hopefully. $64? Wow. Ain't that fun? Well, okay then. I don't know. I'm wondering if that's intentional or not, because I'd be shocked if that was intentional. That you were supposed to get so many in one place. That must be a bug. I mean, it's a bug I'm happy to exploit for a bit of cash. I hope. We need to make sure to keep at least one behind for the quest. Of course. Wait, where am I right now? Ah, I think I'm near the cartographer's place. I didn't even realize it. Well, fair enough. Any more in the immediate area? How many did we end up with after all that? 96! That's a good stack. I'm assuming that this is the way up to the cartographer's place? It's like up there or something? Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh. Fudge. Right, I think we're going up this way. Nope, we're not, because apparently that just wouldn't allow me to grab onto it for some reason. That was a bit random. let's go get that map. Hello. Yes, I had a feeling that was going to be the case. Butterfly. Chalk one at that. And of course, yet another chum. Well, okay, apparently I just forgot to jump there, so that's good. This doesn't exactly seem the easiest place to get to. Okay. You give us a nice simple way up, and then at the very top you say, actually no, you can't go up that way. What's the point? Whew. Hello, chum. Seven more left for the next upgrade. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Ahoy! My presence surprises the cartographer, which in turn surprises me. Whoa, where'd you come from? Shouldn't sneak up on people like that. It's not worth explaining. I clearly came from below. Map. $30 for one? Oh, because they have actual money themselves. I'm going to have to go running around all of the merchants and selling all the shit I can. In fact, what I'm going to have to do is go to merchants I can buy stuff from, buy things from them, and then exchange it back for the bits I just gave them. Actually, that would be a really cool idea. Okay. Actually, whoop, wrong button. I didn't ask you what's in the immediate area. Okay, and they seem thrilled to be discussing it with me. Oh dear. Petrified Forest is wonderful. If you venture inside, you might see some of the giant geodesic stones. And knows what fun creatures you might find lurking nearby. Then Marrowbone Station tucks safely beneath the bones of an ancient giant. They say that last bit with some added flair. I appreciate their theatricality. Oh, and if you've never seen The Watch, well, let me just say, there are a few engineering feats quite as resonant. And finally, Pyrusta, the Great Worm. Most people will tell you it's some ancient monument, sort of tribute to something, but I think it may have been alive once. Oh. Huh, really? Well, now that's interesting, because I thought that was in another region. Oh, is that it? Okay. Oh. Okay, now that's definitely worth exploring. Okay, so we got that. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll head... I kind of want to see what's at the end of this place. Where's my ship? Oh, actually, wasn't there something I wanted to... Damn it. That was it. That's what I wanted to have a moochie at real quick. Probably nothing here. Well, there might be a few butterflies. Yoink. I was kind of hoping there might be another chum egg, but no, don't look like it. But that's fine. Can't always expect one. Well, you can, but you won't always get it. Okay. You really don't have to keep popping up with that game. I know you think you're being very helpful. You're really not. Whoa. It's a bit of cash, I guess. Sorted. Right, so we need a battery to go in there, do we? Also looks like we need button. Hey, works for me. That's the battery we're looking for. Also appears to be some sort of pot. Scrap metal, very good. Door that doesn't open there. Ah, just another one of these, huh? Is it a die? No, it's Atomic Priesthood Torso. Don't I already have one of those? I don't actually know if you can repeat this stuff or not. Ah, well. I remember you. Don't I need like a fruit thing or something? Assuming you're the same as the ones that were like back home. You're not interested in the fruit? No. Alright, something else to this. They do seem curious, like you get close enough to them and they're like, what's all this? So maybe if I get one's attention. No. Alright, so the trick I used on the other ones doesn't quite work. It's something similar, but not quite. Also need to keep an eye out for chum eggs. Oh, are you the... like their hive things? Probably. Alright, so yeah, this doesn't seem to be anything desperately important. It's just... like a beetle hive kind of place. I don't see any chum eggs. Is that one up there? I think that's a bird. I go up above, more likely to spot them. There's one, right up there. Because of course it's right up there, where else would it be? I need to get them because I gotta hit that 80. Oh, apparently there was one up here too. I didn't see it, but hey, I'll take it. Also, that looks like a ruined camp there. There's probably one in there too. In fact, I think I can see it sort of wiggling out the back. Right, okay. Nice. Alright, I need more. Don't see anything wiggling. Definitely see something down there though, although upon closer inspection it might just be a butterfly. Well, there's a chest up there too, so yeah, there was a butterfly, that's what I was looking at. Well, it is what it is on that front, I guess. Butterfly is better than nothing. Alright, so we'll take a break as per normal. And we will see about where to go next. I might actually nip back into the the forest there and see if I can get some more butterflies. Because the more of those I can get, the more money I can get. The more money I can get, the more shit I can buy. So yeah, that could be good fun. So yeah. I don't know if my hoverbike can get down off of that ridge I left it on. Or if it's like stuck up there for a bit. I don't know. I'll work that out when I get back. See you in a minute, guys. And we're back. Alright. Oh, yep, here it comes. I was literally just about to say, I have no idea if my ship can get to me yet. But yeah, it's coming. It's just, boy oh boy, is it taking its sweet time. It looks like it's stuck. Poor thing. Wow, it really just cannot get down there. What is wrong with you? Just go down. I got up easily enough. It's weird where the game will and won't let that thing pass. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, just for the sake of hopefully, I'm gonna do a walk here. I want to have a quick mooch around the petrified forest, see if I can get a few more butterflies. Which are of course only available at night. It's weird that they actually have the vehicle try to path towards you rather than, you know, the sensible thing of just teleport the fucker to you. Like, that would make so much more sense. Just teleport it to you. I mean, you know, you don't even have to necessarily teleport it all the way, just vaguely. Just head in the right direction. Now, are there any more places, considering this is supposed to be the petrified forest, where I can get more butterflies? The fact that the grey cover hasn't shown up is weird. What was that? Oh, it's one of those. Now, the ultimate question... Oh, good, I can. I was going to say, can I go over 100? Yes, apparently, I can go over 100. Ain't that nice for me? Can't even get the right angle on this thing. I have no idea if this is intentional, and I don't care. If it is, great. endless free money, especially at 30 a pop. It's so fucking broken. I don't even care. Right. Is it a bug or is it a feature? Ooh, it's both. Yeah, also, I don't think the fog's loaded in. Pretty sure there's supposed to be fog. Come on. Ain't gonna work, is it? A bit too far. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's it. Oh. Well, that should have been it, but apparently it wasn't. I don't know why they, like, appear again, like, after you've already... Good enough. Well, it looks like the sun's up. Right, so we ain't going to find any more. Alright, so we'll start back there. Elizabeth is wrapped in wonder. Butterflies, who knew? If you'd have given me 1,000 chances, I'd never have guessed. I love butterflies, don't you? They flit across the world along their own little path, dancing alone on the wind. They seem so pleased whenever they meet up. Like us, I think. A bit like us, I think. She looks out to the horizon again. Thank you, you're a wonder. And please, take this, another badge for the Nemor-picking, butterfly-wrangling young glider who's been oh so helpful. Take the badge and put it away. I always thought guards were stern and stoic, but Elizabeth is bright, joyful. It is powerful. Next on my list I've got Hakoa. Decided it was worth making a trip. Wish me luck. We shall pass across again. I have a feeling they will. Okay, Hakoa. Have I been to Hakoa yet? That's Ekria. Guess not. I'll tell you what, while we're here, Alright, and that's another mask. Nice. The guard mask. I'm going to bankrupt everybody. Right. I appear to have lost the... Huh, that's a weird bug. I appear to have lost the ability to move my map. I may need to reload the game if that doesn't go away. But for now, one thing I do know I want to do is go over here. Two things I can do, both not a problem. And the last one. Zoom. And then we'll go check the... what's it called? The viewpoint? The viewer? The watcher? Or something like that. The something or other. It was called the something or other. Yoink. Right, so what is it? What is this? It looks like it's basically a giant observatory, isn't it? We've got to go here to get something. The Watch. That was what it was called. Which is the best series of books in Discord. Everybody knows that. Okay. We've got an orrery. It's the sun and the moon. That's fucking big, right? Looks like we gotta go up there. Okay, so what are we... Oh, big stone face over there. He did mention that, didn't he? Someone did. Somebody mentioned something about a big stone face. Well now. Ooh. Right. Dying tonight. Woohoo! Well, that's one way to do it. Flash of light shines off something behind my eye, and a piece of knowledge forms in my mind. The sunstone manifests when the machinery is in place. When the sun casts shadows, provide the stone the answer it seeks. seem to like that. Good. I have literally no idea what I'm doing, but I seem to be doing it, so I guess we're good. I don't know what the best way to be able to get up to this one even is. It's very out of the way. I did something. Okay. Right. Oh, can you hold that thought just 1 second? The batteries in my controller just died. Be right back a sec. Right, sorry about that. Sorted it out. I swapped them around. It's good. It's fine. It's okay. Right. I don't know what I did, but apparently I did it. So ooh. I'm guessing this is what I gotta do? Just put one of these in all of those? I hope I don't have to wait for day to roll around, because that's gonna be very annoying. When the sun casts shadows. Right, you're telling me I gotta wait until... There's no wait button. If you want to wait, you literally just have to stand and wait. And I hate that in games. I hate it where if you gotta wait for a certain time, they don't give you like an option to wait. Because I think what I gotta do Probably shouldn't do that. So I think I just literally have to wait. Okay, the map is still not working properly. I do not know why that's playing up like that. Which of course means I can't even fast travel anywhere, doesn't it? Wow, it's just, yeah, I've lost the whole thing. That's very strange. Hang on a second. Let me just... Oh wow, okay, hang on. Can I... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can get it back using this. Can I... There we go, right. Woo! Yeah, okay. If I fast travel to you, that should cause a little time to pass. Hopefully it won't reset the puzzle. It's 22 now. How many times am I going to have to do this, I wonder? 23, right. Let's go a little further afield, see how much more time passes. Still 23, right. Back to there, should be presumably 24, hopefully. This is the thing, I don't actually know if time does indeed pass when you do that. It might not. I honestly don't know. I've traveled to somewhere really far away. Because if that doesn't pass time, and you can't like rest or wait to pass time, then in order to pass time no, it doesn't pass time. Of course it fucking doesn't. Why would it pass time? Why would fast traveling allow time to pass? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, I got a couple of ideas. I think he's just bankrupted you. I'm surprised you're that chirpy about it, but whatever. Is there anybody else who sold stuff here? Do you sell stuff? Oh, I have the level husk you asked for. I started clapping the moment I caught her eye. Ah, you got them! Hope old Mother Beetle didn't give you too much trouble. Hand her the husks, lighter than air, but strong as steel. She slides them away in a cloth bag. These are really come in handy, thank you. Actually, there's one more thing you could do for me. Can you take these husks to Ekria, deliver them to Ayan in the Chime Maker's workshop? Anything else? Nope, apparently that's it. I forgot about that little quest, but that's fine. I gotta kill some time anyway, so Ecria. Sure, there's a few people around here I can buy shit from. I know that there was... Were you the trader? I know there was a trader around here. I remember seeing him. Ooh. I don't need any fruit, but thanks all the same. I might not actually have enough to buy back all that money I just gave her. Nope. But I can make a good buy back. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, okay. Also, let's go find that person in question. I think the best way to make money is just to run around and do exactly what I just did. I mean, I don't have any more butterflies now, but I can get some easily enough. So, who is it exactly that I gotta talk to? And says, hello, I remember you. Ah, you have the husk that Ifa promised me. Here's a little something for your trouble. Farewell, glider. Okay, fair enough. Well, got me a bit of cash. Not exactly complaining about that. Right. Well, we ran out of beetles, so there's no point in doing too much buying and selling. Let's head back to the watch, because it should be about 1 o'clock by now. We don't want to, you know, be caught out, because I'm not sure exactly what time everything starts happening. It's 2 o'clock, even better. Oh, actually, yes, that's it. Oh, how would we... God damn it. Why didn't I activate the orb? See? Was that really so hard? Apparently so. I really hope there isn't one up there. I think even with my uncanny ability to climb things, that might be a tad on the tricky side. Yay, made it. I don't even think there's going to be anything up here, but hey, I made it. Yep, okay, that's the thing. Nope, doesn't look like there's anything in here. Ooh, okay. Alright, we should probably get in there before the sun gets too high, because it's already 6 o'clock. All right. That was it? I just had to look at the shadow and then put it in the right place? Oh, for crying out loud. It would show up right when there was a bloody sunset going. Ooh. Well, that's curious. In front of me, some kind of projection appears as if by magic, and in the floating geometry I see lights that blaze in the night sky. I see where we came from. As I focus on each element of this complex visualization, I realize that there is something imparted to me, that I am reading and understanding things. Knowledge comes in new yet feels innate, as though I am being reminded rather than taught. I decide to put my focus towards the sun, the small planets near the sun, the second planet, unknown geometry, the glittering ring. The sun. I can see clearly that the large glowing orb in the center is our sun, so blindingly bright that I cannot look directly into it without feeling its heat radiate in my skull. Around it, celestial bodies move in a rhythmic dance. So I put my focus towards the small planet nearest to the sun. Emis and her 2 moons flit about the sun like moons dancing. So that's the purple one there, I think. The goat-headed god, patron of the Ibexi. Her wisdom and resolve made for some of my favourite stories growing up. She always seemed more accessible than the other gods. My teachers would say that Emis is who we look to when Rohana is too preoccupied for us. I pictured her on her cliff above the ewer, ever patient, ever opening. They also said that through certain masks one could see her shadow on the sun. Interesting. Second planet. Second planet is Midden, our sandy little home of an unremarkable rock, made warm and vibrant by the power and energy of the Perpetual, which I'm assuming is the one that's like glowing. Looking at it this way, I see another side of the Perpetual and cannot help but notice that we look ensnared and imprisoned by it. Yeah, that's the Perpetual, held in its grasp. Cold wind passes but warms as I remind myself, no, we are not possessed, we are being protected. I offer myself that comfort. I decide to put my focus to protected. So this planet's got like a shield around it. Is this planet quarantined? The unknown geometry. I look upon the shape that I struggle to describe. It is pure and strange geometry, which I think is the pyramid, I'm assuming. So bizarre, yet so orderly that it cannot be organic. I know immediately that this is the Maw. This is the impossible thing that birthed the whale. I know from stories, from history, and from the knowledge that seeps into my brain here, that it was made by living things, sentient ones with plans and intentions. But even though I know it, I cannot fathom it. Its scale is incomprehensible. The magnitude of it is such that, even in replica, I cannot look at it for long. Something in me loathes it. I don't know why. What is going on here? The glittering ring. Aeolion, I assume, Aeolion, is a glittering ring of golden dust. That's this, presumably. Every little fleck looks as though it's floating on a breeze, gently through the sky. Are these what make up the stars? I decided to put my focus towards the ringed planet, which I think is this one, I suppose. Oh, why did it disappeared? What the hell? Oh no, there it is. Apparently you can't look directly at it. Carab and his wings. When I picture it, the ringed planet is populated entirely by beetles living in a decidedly advanced society. It would be the perfect place for Cyma, I think, but I don't love the thought of it myself. It looks larger than the other planets. There would be a lot of beetles. The twinned planet, yeah, those ones that just went past, I assume. Twin fish, coral and cobalt. They seem to be small moons caught in their currents. The way they move is mesmeric, and it's hard to look away. It's said that these two are the most mischievous of the gods, and I recall the legend of them disguising themselves as children to lure kind nomads into the undercurrent of the dunes. Among the ibex, these stories of the twins are perfect for scaring the too bold and too young out of venturing too far from home. It's a wonder we ever get on with the gliding. So that's these two. Part of me wishes I had not recalled those fishes, though, and it'll be a challenge not to look askance at the next errant child I meet. I turn my eyes from the spectacle. I'm grateful to have seen it, but glad to move on. Makes sense. So, See, that paints an interesting picture here. So yeah, this solar system is one planet in the middle with 2 moons. Then the planet we're on, which is currently has a shield around it for some reason. Then there's this artificial structure. Okay. Then there's presumably an asteroid belt. And then that's followed by twin planets that orbit each other with moons. Presumably they're in some kind of synchronous orbit. And then the gas giant planet, which for some reason doesn't ever want to show up, but it is there. A gas giant with rings, something similar to Saturn, I imagine. That's really weird. Why is this planet in... That's the thing, it's like right now, I have no idea. That's so weird. Oh, I might as well go turn that one in. Here's the thing, like, I know for a fact the game is setting this all up. I am certain I'm not going to get any answers out of this. Like, I just have that vibe, you know? Callan says hello. Have you taken your reading yet, Glider? Yes, I opened the door. And you saw what's inside, yes? There was a model. Yes, yes, oh, that's what I'd hoped you'd say. What a solve. Well done, Glider. You must be tremendously proud of yourself using that little gliding mind of yours. I skirt past little to ask if what I saw helps them. Immensely, more than you know. For reasons well, suffice to say it helps me with a few calculations and considerations of my own. But why are you asking about me? Did you learn anything? I pondered the perpetual. I saw a little frightened by the Maw. I pictured all the beetles. Yeah, what is the Maw? Tell me more about the Maw. I tell him I felt strange revulsion to the Maw and its magnitude. Something about it made me so uneasy that I had to look away. Fascinating. I can tell Kalan has long moved on. I'm not sure why they ask me anything really, but I'm glad to see them producing my prize. Here's your badge. Wear it with pride is your sparkling little brain. Perhaps you'll see a Mechanist mask someday soon. Does that make 3? It does. Well, let's get another mask. Here we go again. And there's the mechanic's mask. Alright. We are looking really good, actually. Okay, so. We've got a few things to do here. I should bring more... Yeah, I've still got another one of those. I've still got one more to find, so there's no point in going back there yet. 20 more chum eggs. I'm currently on 16, so that's not too bad. My gliding, yeah, I can technically do it whenever. Look for more Siren's terminals. I've still got a couple more places of those to look at. that one I said, yeah, he's afraid of shiny masks. What masks have I got? Oh, ship has been to a smooth surface. Scrapper's mask. I'm not sure which mask would do it. So what's pointing out, of course, is that the Perpetual, which, as far as I can work out, seems to be some kind of planetary shield that this planet has. Can't see it during the day, and I don't remember ever seeing it at night. It's weird. Okay, well, as you can imagine, we're out of time for today. It's 6 o'clock, but that's fine. So we've got several more places around here to explore. That place, another ship. All good. And then we've got the final area over here to mooch around in. That should give me enough for the next session, certainly. Probably one more beyond that. Beyond that, I'm really not sure what else to do. I don't know if there's going to be any big reveals as we get closer towards the end of stuff. I don't know. Here's the thing. As I say, there's a lot of stuff going on in this game, but I don't think any of it's actually going to go anywhere. And I think that's the point. The point is that you go out into the world, find a bunch of stuff, but then you go home. That's the point of the game. So it'll be curious to see if anything does come of finding out information about this world and what happened and all that stuff. So we'll see. We will see. It'll be, as I say, it will be interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing if anything more can be gleaned from this. Because off the top of my head, I don't think it can. As I say, I'm more or less, I think I put my finger on all the little plot points and everything like that. But we'll see. So yeah, definitely got at least one more session. Maybe I'll do one more after that. Maybe wrap up a few loose ends. Get all the chum eggs. Maybe I'll do a chum egg stream session, or go hunting for cash and finding things that, you know, that I might need to buy stuff. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. We'll see what happens. I do want. Here's the thing. I wasn't intending to do a 100% run, but I feel like I should do a mostly 100% run. You know. Not a full 100%, because that would take way too long, but I don't know, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how I feel at the time. But yeah, we've definitely got at least one more session, maybe two out of this. We'll see how it goes. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.